Yeah, I'll admit, I let niggas treat me like a steady bitch. Let them boys waste a lot of my time. Let some of them niggas been twisting my eyes. You hear what I said? That was back in the day. Back when I gave a bum nigga play. Back when I ain't really know the game. Fought over dick, but nowadays, I don't give a fuck. I'm really one up on you niggas that cars.
Fans and loved ones are mourning the loss of Philly rapper and influencer Mia Bennett, also known as Petty Levels. The news shared in an Instagram post by her record label, Chosen One Records. According to reports, Bennett was 23 years old and loved by many, 1 million followers on Instagram, and she had just posted this picture 1 week ago.
When someone with 1 million followers posts their last photo, their digital footprint doesn't just fade. It becomes a permanent marker, a final piece of evidence in a story that's still being written. We watched their last video. We read their final caption. We see them, full of life, smiling back at us from a frozen moment in time. Then, the silence begins. For Mia Armage Bennett, known to the world as Petty Levels, that silence began on July 19, 2024. Just 23 years old, she was a rapper, an influencer, and a force of personality who made her ambitions clear.
I just feel as though, put some respect on my name, because when all your bros wanted me, I chose you, you ungrateful ass.
Just know that Petty Levels will not just be an Instagram name, she once declared. It will be everywhere you go. For a time it was. Her life was a blur of freestyles, travel, and unfiltered commentary. She was everywhere. But then, she wasn't. On July 24th, her record label announced her passing. The news blindsided a fanbase of over 1 million. Tributes flooded social media, a digital vigil for the confident, bubbly personality they had watched grow up online. But amid the outpouring of grief, a glaring question emerged. The official details of her death were a void. No cause, no circumstances, just a confirmation of her passing in Tampa, Florida. The silence was deafening. This wasn't just a sudden, tragic loss. The way this story was told to the public, the deliberate lack of information from official sources, it left a gap that was quickly filled with whispers. Rumors about her location, about the cause of her death, about everything that happened in those final days. Her family pleaded for privacy, but their requests were drowned out by a relentless wave of speculation. The more they asked for peace, the more the public demanded answers. Think for a moment about the people in your life. Have you ever known someone whose online persona felt different from their reality? Or someone whose final, public message felt like a secret to be unlocked? This case centers on a chilling contradiction. Mia's life was an open book, but her death is a sealed file. The central question that consumes this case isn't just about what happened. It's about what she knew. Her final Instagram post, a series of photos including one of her in a white dress, was captioned with a single, haunting word, fleeting. Nestled among those images was a shot of a book with the title, Kill Me Tomorrow. Was this a cryptic farewell? A piece of art? Or a final, desperate message from a woman in trouble? This is more than a true crime story. It's a cautionary tale about the things we share and the things we keep hidden. Let me know what you think happened in the comments, and kindly hit that like button. It encourages us to bring more stories to light. Welcome to True Crime Footprint, where we unveil the darkest mysteries and the most terrifying true crime tales. Kindly hit that like button, subscribe to this channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss any of our new stories. Your support keeps these stories alive. Before she was a name whispered in headlines, Mia Bennett was a kid from Philadelphia with an unstoppable presence. She started with an Instagram account, a stage name, Petty Levels, and a vision. From 2016 onward, her digital world grew. It wasn't just selfies and filters. It was a platform where she was unapologetically herself, a freestyle rapper, a sharp-witted commentator, and a traveler exploring places like Jamaica and Puerto Rico. Her followers were drawn to her authenticity and her confidence.
This go out to all the teachers who decide to wait to the end of the year to test my patience. So look, real ass student give a fuck by the teacher, 1 or 2 assignments and I ain't doing neither. All this college shit, can they give a bitch a breather? About to be a broke bitch after prom season. If you think I'm doing work, little nigga, you is tripping. Already made the school year been ended. Put them worksheets away cause I ain't doing jack shit. I will toss that textbook at the back of your damn head. Try to take my phone, be ready to throw your shit up. Give me my diploma before I blow this up.
She took her personality and built a brand, turning her online influence into a professional music career. Her songs, like Malibu and I'm Petty, gained millions of views, and she collaborated with established artists. The path was clear. This was more than a hobby. It was her life's work. Her ambition was not a quiet hope. It was a loud declaration. In a 2019 interview with Say Cheese TV, she spoke about her future with a force that was impossible to ignore. She said, "Just know that Petty Levels will not just be an Instagram name." She wasn't just predicting her rise, she was demanding it. She said it would be everywhere you go. This was a young woman who wasn't waiting for success to find her. She was building it herself, one post and one song at a time. The public knew her as a hustler, a woman who lived her life out loud. But there were parts of her story she kept to herself. Mia was known as a woman who embraced risks. She called herself an adrenaline junkie, and her social media showed her engaging in high-risk activities. She was the person you'd expect to see jumping out of a plane or scaling a mountain. But while she was fearless in her adventures and outspoken in her public life, she was fiercely private about one thing: her relationships. Despite frequent questions from her followers, her romantic life remained a tightly guarded secret. It's a strange contradiction. She was a woman who put everything on display: her music, her travels, her opinions, except for the people closest to her. And that's the thing about a person who lives with one foot in the public eye and the other in the shadows. We are left to wonder what was happening in those hidden spaces. The world saw a rapper on the rise, a confident influencer building an empire. But the final act of her story didn't play out on social media or on a stage. It unfolded in the real world, far from the cameras, in a place she was never meant to be. The vibrant digital life of Petty Levels went dark. All that was left was a call to a secluded area in Tampa, Florida. It was a Friday afternoon in Northwest Tampa. Around 1:30 p.m., a call came in to the police department. A body had been found in a secluded area near the airport. The identity of the individual who made that call remains unknown. A small, yet significant blank space in this whole story. But the person they found was Mia Bennett. The rapper, the influencer, the young woman with a future of limitless potential, was now just a police file. Initial reports from law enforcement were quick to offer a piece of information that seemed to close the door on a simple explanation. They stated there were no initial signs to suggest that foul play was a factor. It was a statement meant to calm the public and quiet the rumors. But instead of providing clarity, it created a paradox. A body is found in an unusual location. A police investigation is opened, and yet, there are no outward signs of a crime. If the death was a simple accident or a natural cause, the story should have ended there. The case would have been closed. But it wasn't. The investigation remained active and ongoing. The medical examiner's office withheld the official cause and manner of death. Months would pass without any definitive answers, leaving the public to wonder, if there was no crime, why the continued secrecy? What were the police really investigating? While the official channels were silent, the noise on social media grew louder. It was a storm of theories and misinformation. Rumors spread that Mia had died in her home city of Philadelphia. An anonymous family member spoke to a newspaper, begging people to stop. All these allegations and comments are not true. We don't even know exactly what happened, they said. Her aunt, Kimberly Mercado, also pleaded for prayers and respect. The family wasn't just grieving a private loss. They were fighting a public battle against the very people who claimed to be fans. Their grief was being put on display, twisted by the insatiable curiosity of a digital audience. And then there was the post. Mia's final Instagram update, shared before her passing, quickly became the central point of public obsession. It featured a series of images, including one of her in a white dress and another of a book titled Kill Me Tomorrow. The caption read simply, "Fleeting. Do our final posts become our last words? Do we leave clues, or just memories?" For a generation that lives online, where the lines between a public persona and private life are blurred, Mia's last message is more than a coincidence. It's a question. Was she referencing a fictional book, or was it a dark premonition? Was fleeting a commentary on life, or a desperate cry for help? That contradiction, the police's initial statement versus the long-running investigation, is the whole story. The official records and public comments simply do not align. Something is missing. We have a victim, a location, and a collection of cryptic clues, but we have no motive, no suspect, and no official cause of death. The investigation continues, but the public is left with only the silence. The answer, it seems, is still out there, waiting to be found in the shadows of the very mystery the authorities are trying to solve. So where does this leave us? We have a young woman whose life was a public spectacle, and a death that is a total mystery. The police gave an initial statement that suggested no crime. Yet the investigation drags on for months without a cause of death. Her family pleaded with the public, begging them to stop spreading baseless theories, and all the while, a final, cryptic Instagram post sits there, waiting to be interpreted. These aren't isolated events. They're all pieces of a single puzzle that point to a truth that's much more complicated than a simple, tragic accident.
I still go, 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 go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range, cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain.
Mia Bennett's case reminds us that even for those who live their lives on the world stage, there are hidden rooms. There are secrets. The things we don't say are often as important as the things we do. While we wait for official answers, this story gives us a chance to reflect on some painful truths. The world Mia navigated was one of immense pressure and public scrutiny, but it was also a world where the things people hide can be the most dangerous. This is a powerful lesson for us all, especially for those in relationships where things don't feel right. Remember this. Abuse isn't always physical. It can be emotional, financial, or a form of control that isolates you from the people who care about you. Learn to recognize the warning signs, and, most importantly, trust your instincts. Your gut feeling is a powerful guide. And if you are ever in a situation where you feel threatened, know this: your safety is non-negotiable. Don't rationalize or excuse dangerous behavior.
If we're being perfectly honest, I don't give a shit if you stop liking me or you don't want me anymore because of the shit that I do. Okay? First of all, I can do for myself by myself. I am in a generation where women don't need men for shit, to be honest. Well, most of us, anyway, okay? And half of y'all don't even bring shit to the table. But y'all so quick to criticize that can bring a whole nother table to the table. I make my own money making my own moves. So no, I don't care if you don't like girls that twerk. I don't give if you don't like girls that curse. You're not gonna tell me what I can and can't do, where I can and can't go, who I can and can't be with, what I can and can't wear. Nigga, what? The hell's wrong with you? I'm young. I want to live my best life. And y'all gonna stop telling me that only homebodies are wifey material. What? So you want me to stay in the house all day? You're mad because I want to go out, make moves, do shit? What? No, hell no. You're mad because I can blast city girls from the car that I own? That's y'all problem. Y'all want a puppet that y'all can control. Well, guess what? I'm not Pinocchio, so go find you that puppet.
There are resources and people who can help you escape a bad situation. Please, reach out to them. The mystery of Mia Bennett's death is not solved. The Hillsborough County Medical Examiner's Office is still conducting its work. The official autopsy report, which would provide the definitive cause of death, is still pending, keeping the case open in every sense of the word. The police, for now, remain silent on their findings. The truth about what happened on that day in Tampa and the reason for her passing is still a secret held by the authorities. But the story isn't over yet. Rewatch the section about her final Instagram post. Did you notice the subtle detail that might change everything? The life of Petty Levels was an example of ambition and authenticity. Her death is a reminder of the fragility of that life and the mysteries that can remain even in the public eye. What are your thoughts? Share them in the comments below, and please do so respectfully. And for more true crime stories that explore the secrets people keep, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. Our hearts ache for Mia's family. Words feel inadequate, but please know you are held in deepest sympathy and prayers. May you find strength and comfort in the memories of Mia, aka Petty Levels. Thank you for watching, for your attention, and for joining us on this journey of reflection. Stay informed, stay vigilant, and above all, stay safe. See you on our next video.